Today we will learn Terraform Cloud. First, understand what is Terraform Cloud. As per the official documentation, Terraform Cloud is an application that helps teams use Terraform together. It manages Terraform runs in a consistent and reliable environment and include easy to share state and secret data, access controls for approving changes to infrastructure, a private registry for sharing Terraform models, detailed policy controls for governing that contains of Terraform configuration and more. So basically Terraform Cloud is available as a hosted service like GitHub. Small teams can sign up for free to connect Terraform to version control, share variable, run Terraform in a stable remote environment and secure store remote state. Then paid tier, there are multiple plans are available, free tier, team, business, all this we will see. Paid tiers allow you to add more than 5 users, create teams with the different levels of permission, enforce policies before creating infrastructure, and collaborate more effectively. Then in business tier plan allows a large organization to scale to multiple concurrent runs, create infrastructure in private environment, and manage user access with SSO and automate self-service provisioning for infrastructure and users. Till now, what we did, we used to create a Terraform code and to store in a locally. Then we have to create a variable, store the variable, cloud provider variables, all the in a local only. But in the real-time scenario, like we store in a code in a GitHub, same like we can store Terraform code in GitHub and integrate GitHub with Terraform Cloud, and you can add variables and environment settings, and we can apply the Terraform code from Terraform Cloud. Then there is also one more feature of Terraform Cloud, which is Terraform Enterprise. So this is used for like organization with advanced security and compliance needs can purchase Terraform Enterprise, our self-hosted distribution of Terraform Cloud. It offers enterprise a private instance that include the advanced feature available in Terraform Cloud. So this is about what is Terraform Cloud and what is Terraform version. So let's see practically how to sign up all this one or in detail. So here is the link. If you go to this link, this is the official Terraform Cloud link. Here it is. So here, if we see diagrammatically how it works, like Terraform Cloud is centralized, which has UI and API. We can interact Terraform Cloud with the UI as well as using CLI. Then all the files are stored in the state file management where you want to store, like S3 bucket or any other resources. Like what we do, like this is a platform is provided by Terraform. Then we store our Terraform code in a GitHub repo, then private model registry. Then we made changes in our code, okay, like DevOps engineer. Then these GitHub repo we can integrate with the Terraform Cloud. Then we can apply from UI or CLI from Terraform Cloud, and this will spin up the infrastructure as per our cloud providers like VMware, AWS, Kubernetes. There are maybe different environment, and this will create all these one like databases in all type of resources we can create using Terraform. Like Terraform Cloud is where we can integrate and create our infrastructure. Then let's understand what is a workflow. In Terraform Cloud, your resources are organized by workspace. Like there is a concept in Terraform Cloud workspace that we will understand, which contain your resources, definition, environment. Like for any, like we have the in a project, we have the development environment, production environment, QA environment, or any other like a project one, depending. So like for any category, we can create a workspace. And for that workspace, for example, if you are creating environment for development, then the variables and all these settings will be for that environment mainly, which we cannot use for other one. So like this here, we can create a workspace which contain your resources, definition, environment, and input variable and state files. A Terraform operation occurs within a workspace, and Terraform uses the configuration and state for the workspace to modify your infrastructure. Then Terraform Cloud supports 3 workflows for your Terraform runs. Like here we can interact your workspace or Terraform Cloud by using CLI-driven workflow, which uses Terraform standard CLI tools to execute runs in a Terraform Cloud. Next, the UI version control system that we call it as a VCS-Driven workflow, in which changes pushed to version control repository triggers running in an associated workspace. So whenever you change in your Terraform repo, which is stored in GitHub repo, when you change in your code, then your workflow, that code automatically workflow run by Terraform Cloud. Okay, that is one. Or this CLI manually, like we run Terraform init plan on this. There is one more workflow is there. This is API driven workflow, which allows you to create tooling to interact with the Terraform Cloud API programmatically. So these are the three ways we can interact with the Terraform Cloud. So interview they can ask question how we can interact with the Terraform Cloud, what is a workspace, what is a workflow, all this one. Then what are the Terraform plans, all this one, we'll see. This CLI just you can understand using CLI only, and that we will see practically. Then VCS means version control system like GitHub. Then next, here is a like you understood what is a Terraform Cloud, what is a workflow, what is a workspace, and how we can interact with the Terraform workflow. Okay, there are 3 ways. Then next, how we can log into Terraform Cloud. You can log into Terraform Cloud from CLI or using UI. For this, we have to create account in Terraform Cloud. So here, if you want to create account in Terraform Cloud, here is a link, create an account. So sign up, you can click on sign up. Sorry. Here directly Terraform Cloud account, you can log in to create account Terraform Cloud. You can this one app.terraform.io. This is a Terraform Cloud link. What we need prerequisite to log in Terraform Cloud from the CLI. First, you have to install Terraform CLI prerequisite. Then you should have Terraform Cloud. So here, you can go through this link. You can create a link. Okay, you can, here is option to create a free account. Click on free account. Here you have the option. Okay, so here we are going to select this option, sign into Terraform Cloud. If you have the already GitHub account, you can log into Terraform Cloud using GitHub account. So here continue with the SCP account. Then here is the option continue with GitHub. I'm selecting this option, continue with GitHub. Then it is asking for, already I have logged into our GitHub account. It is asking for to authorize HashiCorp to with our GitHub. Click on authorize HashiCorp. Okay. Now we have navigated to Terraform Cloud. Here we can see three options. Try an example configuration, start from scratch, or import local state. So first, we will select this option, start from scratch. Then it asks for organization name. Okay. This is using UI. You can interact with the from CLI also. If you go official documentation. So here, how we can interact Terraform Cloud with the CLI. First, we need Terraform Cloud account. Then you should install Terraform CLI. Then from CLI, so here we are using Visual Studio Code. Open the Visual Studio Code. Or you can open CLI. Then I'm click on a new terminal. Already we have installed Terraform on this system. Command is Terraform login. It is asking for to say yes. Type yes. Then it asks for to create an API token. Okay. Every time you interact with the or whenever first time when you interact with Terraform Cloud, you have to create an API token. Okay, like we interact with the AWS, we need a AWS access key and secret key. Same like here we need a API token. So here click on create API token. It will generate one token. You have to store in the real-time scenario. You have to store in a safe place. Copy this token and let's store in our folder. Terraform Cloud. Here I will store here Terraform API token. Copy this token, open CLI, then type this token, paste this token, enter. Okay, here you can see message. Retrieve token for user. This is my DevOps user. You have successfully logged into Terraform Cloud using CLI. And here we are getting message, welcome to Terraform Cloud. Okay, here they have the additional instruction. And you can click on OK. Here already I had created a token. It's showing how this one. Now UI, it will create token here. You can create token manually from here. Create API token like this. Then go to the click on Terraform profile. This icon logo. So as per this one, we have done this step, log into Terraform Cloud from the CLI, like this one. Then we get welcome to Terraform Cloud, like we got message. Now next. So now we are performing or we create infrastructure in a AWS cloud. So for this, we have to create a variable set. If you go Terraform Cloud, then first you have to create a organization or how you want to set up your workflow, it is asking. So here we can select option start from scratch. Okay, we don't need existing workflow, start from scratch. Then you have to create organization. So as per this organization documentation, first is workflow. Here first is the workflow. In workflow, then it asks for workspace. Let's give organization name DevOps hint. Then it's the register email ID and click on create organization. Maybe you have different organization, you can give those. Then it is asking for to create a workspace. If you click on workspace, nothing is there. Like before that, if now we have created one organization DevOps hint, then you can see the setting of your workspace. So here, click on settings, and for every organization, these are the settings like plan and billing. Like Terraform has a different plans. Like here, if you click on view plan comparison, Terraform has trial for free for 30 days. Then teams $20 user per month. Then roles, we can create a roles and team management. Then next plan is team and governance. Then it has a feature like all feature team plan, policy as a code, workspace cost estimation, run tasks. Then we have the business plan. It was these features. Okay. Like there are different plans. Now I have registered for only 30 days free trial, or there is a one more plan is there which you can use for free. Then for every workspace you have tags, you can add tag. Then teams, you can create a team. Then you can create a user. Then you can set a variable set also. Variable set means, so to create a variable set, first you have to create a user. So I have logged into AWS account. Click on IAM. You already know how to create a user. Then click on users. You can add a new user. Already I have user with admin access permission policy. Let me open AWS access key and security. If you want to create a variable set, you can create from here. Like create a variable set, click on create variable set like this one. You can create a API token. Already we have seen. For this organization, you can create a organization level token ID. Then you can authenticate other users. Then you can set up a SSH key. Like if you don't want to log into UI, If you want to log in using SSH key, that also you can do. So for every organization, Terraform organization, these are the features like tag, teams, user, variable set, API tokens, authentication. Then these are the VCS setting, means version control settings for GitHub, like this one. So for now, okay, now if you want to create a variable set, then we have to add this. So let's add AWS access key. This is a parameter we will add as a in variable set. As per this official documentation, we will give this name AWS credential. You can give any. Click on variable set. Click on create variable set. You can give any name. Adding. Then here is the option. If you want to apply this, like in the real-time scenario, we will create a variable set for different environment, like production, dev, QA, or any other environment like this one. You can set. For now, we'll set this apply to all workspace in the organization. We'll click this option. Then we can add a variable here in the variable set. Okay. Click on add variable. Give this name AWS access key ID. Here, add the access key. In the real-time scenario, don't show anyone. So here is for practical. We are going to delete after this our lab. Here is the option HCL or sensitive. This is the information is sensitive. So click on sensitive. And here are two categories: Terraform variable or environment variable. And if you go official site, here is option is showing environment. Select the Terraform environment variable. Select environment variable, sensitive. Then you can hide. Click on add variable. Then one more, let's add secret access key. Select Terraform environment variable, add. Next parameter is variable is access secret access key. Add the secret access key. Then click on sensitive. Then add variable. Here we can don't see, like value is sensitive, category is environment. Then click on variable set, create variable set. We have set variable set, variable set for our workspace. If you click on this, we can see AWS access key and secret access key. Now next, so here, this is our organization. For currently, we don't have any workspace. How to run any, we don't have any task to run in this workspace. We have covered this one. Log into Terraform Cloud, create a variable set. Then next task is create workspace. Okay. So here Once you created Terraform Cloud account, created and join an organization, you can start managing infrastructure with Terraform Cloud. Now, what are the prerequisites? We need Terraform Cloud account, Terraform install on your system, AWS account, GitHub account. So already we have GitHub account, AWS account. We have already added access key and secret access key. Then Terraform account. Next, what we have to do? We have to clone this repository which contains for provider, like which contains simple code. You can create a workspace in two ways. Either you can clone this code, change into your terraform.tf file. This is given by official Terraform site. You can change your organization name, then add the provider, IC of AWS, then version number, and this Terraform version, like this one. And you can apply this one. Okay, then this will create a workspace, and you can apply variable set. So for now, on my system, there is a different version. So directly, I'm going to create this repository in GitHub repo. So copy this repository name. There are two ways you can, from CLI also, and from UI also create in your repository. So here is my GitHub account. Click on your repository. Then click on new. Then I am going to set this repository name. Terraform Workspace, or you can create just manually, like this one. Okay, here is also option on UI, create a workspace, but we have to add file as mentioned in the official documentation. This one. We have to mention providers. So let's create a workspace. Click on create a workspace. Okay, before that is version control workflow. This option we are going to select. Then let's create Terraform workspace. I'm keeping the public. Then click on hide readme file. Then click on create repository. So this you can create from CLI, or here is one more option in Terraform official site. What you have to do, just workspace. This option is not shown. Just create repository. Then let's add a file. Click on add file. And this file name is terraform.tf. Copy this file. File name is here. And copy this. Here also option is shown. Okay, here is a we are going to select this option. Use version control system driven workflow. Here just in our remote, we have to create this repository, learn Terraform Cloud. Then we have to comment these lines. Okay. I'm copying this code. Comment those lines we don't need. If you are doing CLI, then you need a cloud, and you need a specific cloud version, Terraform version, to apply or to merge in your code. Then click on comment file, like you can add comment. Then commit new file. And this repository we are going to call in a Terraform Cloud. So go to Terraform Cloud. So here is no new stuff, just from your repo comment this file, git add, git commit, and git push. Okay. Then here select the option version control workflow. Okay. Here are different version control provider are there: GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, and other DevOps. Our provider is GitHub, and here is the option github.com enterprise or custom. Click on github.com. It will authenticate your GitHub account. Click on authorize Terraform Cloud. Okay, pop-up with disable. Click on enable the pop-up. Then click again. Authorize Terraform Cloud. Here we will select now all repository. Here we will select specific only. Learn Terraform Cloud. Then click on create workspace. Then click on start, or you can click on continue to workspace overview. So here we got new workspace. If you click on workspace, then here is the option learn Terraform Cloud. Click on this workspace. Then configuration is already uploaded successfully from GitHub to Terraform Cloud. We have connected, created workspace or connected our provider in Terraform Cloud using version control, our GitHub repo. Then you can, if you want to check whether it is integrated or not, you can click on this repo and click on settings. Then go to GitHub apps. Here you can see Terraform Cloud is integrated with your repo. And you can click on configure. Here is also option. There are multiple options. You can, here's option all repository, only select repository. Then you can remove also. Okay. If you want to suspend, you can do this. Now next, once you here in workspace, here are option overview runs. One run is configuration upload successfully. Then you can see state. Now we don't have any state. Then we can add variables. For workspace level of variables also you can set here. So for now, while creating variable set, we did option apply all variable set to this all workspaces. So that's why this variable set it's showing for this workspace. Or if you want to apply new variable set, you can select. So there is no new variable set. Now next, we'll create a one EC2 instance from our workspace. For this, so whenever we change in our GitHub code, this resource will create here in our AWS account. So go to GitHub, click on add file, create new file. Let's give the name main.tf, and let's add the sample code. Like you can go to this site. Create EC2 instance using Terraform. This is our code. Copy this code and here paste. Already we have added access key and secret access key. That's why we don't need this. Provider AWS, this one, then resource name is demo. This is the AMI ID, T2 micro. You can add key pair name. And you can add description. Cloud and commit new file. So once you save, go to Terraform Cloud and click on run. Here we have not set, I think. General setting. Manual apply. Okay, here we have seen manual apply. Here you can click on action and start new run. Then you can do the plan or apply. Here also option plan and apply, replace state, plan only. Let's try plan only. Click on. In Workspace, we have the setting, like you can set the Terraform version setting, like what version you need for your Workspace. We are selecting newer. Then if you want to share, or you can like other option, we don't need now. Then go to your Workspace, click on runs, then click on action, click on start new run. Let's do plan, whether our code is correct or not. Click on start run. Here, our GitHub code is triggering. So here we can see plan is running. Need identify our code. Okay, AWS instance demo. Okay, plan is applying successfully. This will going to create this AMI ID. So if you go to AWS, how to find AMI ID, you know, Go to the EC2 instance. Then it's running. Click on launch instance. Then if you select any instance you want to, and this is AMI ID, the AMI 062. This we have copied here. Okay, other one for another OS, you can, let's copy this. AMI ID 062. Let's select region also, which region is selecting. AP South 1. Change here. Commit the changes. And let's run again. So our plan is finish. Let's run again. Okay. Now whenever we change code, it's applying already running. You can click on update main.tf. Plan is running. This will create this instance, this new AMI ID, AMI 062, T2 micro, key name this one. Okay. Then next option is apply pending. This is a manual step. You have to apply manually, and you can see resources 1 resources. Okay. Then you can click on confirm and apply. To create, you can add a comment to create demo EC2 instance in AWS using Terraform Cloud. Like this, you can add a comment. And then click on confirm plan. And then apply is pending. This will create one demo instance in AWS using Terraform Cloud. Let's wait to complete. Okay, here we can see one is created. Click on instance demo. This instance got created. Here, log into AWS console. Click on EC2 dashboard. Go to EC2 dashboard. You can refresh here. Once instance got created. Name is demo. Go to Terraform Cloud. You can check our runs history, state, our state. We are on this state to create instance. Then we set this. There is no specific workspace variable. We have used a variable set as a AWS access key, secret access key. Then version control, we have integrated our GitHub repo in version control. We can add a setting. Now next, if you want to delete these resources from your workspace, click on destruction and deletion. And there is an option two options. You can delete force your from Terraform Cloud this workspace, or you can destroy your EC2 instance. Click on this Q destroy plan and copy your workspace name and paste here and click on Q destroy plan. So here it will navigate to run. This will terminate EC2 instance from AWS. There is one to destroy. Plan is running. This our instance, our resource details. Then click on confirm and apply. Here you can type to terminate. Using Terraform Cloud. Then click on confirm plan. Apply spending. And log into AWS console. Resource got terminated. Here we can see instance terminated. Okay, one is destroyed. Yeah, again we can see states. This for creation, this for deletion. So till now we have covered what is Terraform Cloud, how it works, what is workflow, what is workspace, how we can interact with the Terraform Cloud, how to create account in Terraform Cloud. Then creating variable sets, creating new workspace, create infrastructure, adding the code in GitHub repo, applying workspace variable set for workspace. And we have selected how to integrate our GitHub repo with our workspace. Then destroy resources from workspace.